d4 is slightly less common, but just as strong as e4. Offering a gambit early with plans of recapturing with the queen or knight later. Taking the first piece and grabbing control of the d6 and f6 squares. This prepares your bishop for development. They exchange pieces of equal value. Well played. This recapture develops a fresh piece on the board. They bring out their knight, increasing their control over the center. Develops the knight and attacks the center. Their knight comes into play, attacking the center. Repeating moves with the same piece can delay your progress in the game. Their pawn attacks your knight, kicking it out of its current position. Clearly, you don't want to leave your knight in danger. Their bishop moves into the game. With that move, you chase the bishop away. A correct move to get their bishop out of harm's way. You kick the opposing bishop with a pawn, forcing it away, moving their threatened bishop to safety. You exchange pieces of equal value. This is a fair trade. This was the only move. Their best option was to recapture a piece from a previous move. This move cuts off the check from the rook, keeping your king safe. They are threatening to win a bishop through a fork. You had an advantage, but now the game is close to equal. This is the only move that works. Good job, that's what I would have played too. Their best option was to capture a pawn that was threatening to win material. Nice, definitely the right move. They exchanged pieces of equal value. Your best move was to recapture a piece from a previous move. You allow the opponent to pin a knight to the king. This is a fair trade. You recapture the piece. That's quite an error. Now's your chance to capitalize on it. That was an even swap of material. A straightforward recapture. You attack a rook, winning a tempo when it moves away. They move the rook to safety. Connected rooks can be very useful. This makes a pass pawn. With this move, all your pieces are finally in action. Their bishop comes into play, attacking the center. You activated your rook and restricted the opponent's king, defending their hanging pawn. You had a better option, but this is not bad. They made one of the top moves in this position. Doubled rooks can be powerful. Their pawn attacks your bishop, kicking it out of its current position. Correct, of course. Move away from danger. They exchange pieces of equal value. A clear recapture. You get a chance to threaten checkmate. Your best move was to threaten checkmate. A correct move to get their rook out of harm's way. Nice check. You force the king away so you can win material. That was the only move. You want a pawn for free. They move their king out of the check from your knight. You are threatening to checkmate the king. You are now able to checkmate the king. Congrats on your win.